Hello and welcome back. In this session, we are going to learn navigating directories. Okay, how to navigate directory. That's going to be important if you are writing some system-related applications. All right, let's get started. I'm going to start a file as usual, and let's call it nav dir Scala. That's it, very short. Okay, okay. I'm going to type. I might be a little bit quiet because we have been seeing programs patterns by now, uh, kind of many of them. So okay, all right, so I'm going to actually import java io file. We're making use of this pre-existing library again. All right, our object definition is starts object navig. Yeah, I'm gonna just say nav. I'm going to use same name as the file name now. Okay, it doesn't have to be same, but I'm going to use the short names. Definition of a main method args array string, and I'm not going to return. I don't have to return anything. So that's the body. Okay, what I'm going to do in the body. Actually, in this one, I'm going to write two methods. One is called print list of files in directory. Okay, another is called, I don't have any parameter to pass, that's why I'm going to define that. Okay, that's why I don't have any bracket or anything like that. And another is print list of subdirectories. Okay, let's see if I have any subdirectories here. Okay, I'll make one. Test one. Oh, it already is there actually. Test one. Oh, there is, the structure is already there. Okay, all right, so I am going to go back to my file and continue my program there. All right, dev. So I need to now, we need to now define our these two methods. Okay, now we're going to write the definition. One to list the files in the directory, another to list the subdirectories. Okay, all right, easy. Print list of files in directory. All right, no parameters to pass, and return also nothing significant. Okay, val dir name. I'm just creating placeholders. So which one to browse? Well, this time actually I want to browse this one. Okay, so I'll just define that one over here. Okay, all right, directory, that's the directory name, and then val directory is equal to new file dir. So interesting, the directory treats as like a file. Okay, we'll see shortly how that thing works. List of files. We want to see them, that's why it's going to be, I'm going to just create a placeholder for now. Now it is null, we don't have anything. When it runs, probably hopefully it will populate something. So now what are we checking? We're checking something. We need to first check if directory exists. Okay, there is already a method there. Okay, dir exists. Okay, and then that thing is directory. It's not simply a file. Okay, if that is true, okay, actually I didn't need this. Yeah, I'm gonna need here also, but okay, one will keep. Okay, we don't have any parameters there, we can remove that also. Another will Let's remove both anyway. Okay, and see if we get error, we'll come back and correct them. But I think we should not get error because there are no parameters to pass. All right, if both the conditions are met, then list of files. What do I get? How do I create that list? Directory list files. Okay, and then filter. So what am I filtering? Okay, I'm checking that is file. Okay, remember we're listing, no, we're creating a list of files. Okay, so that's why we need to check whether it's a file or not. Okay, so this one does not include subdirectories because subdirectories are not files. Okay, but one thing that we noted is you know, we can make use of this file class or a file class. If it's Java, it's going to be class. So this file class and make use of his methods. That's why it might look a little bit counterintuitive, but in our list of files, we're not going to include subdirectories, okay? Because we'll write separate method to list subdirectories. All right. So do list. All right. And else, what are we going to do? In else, we're going to list of files is equal to list of file. Probably create an empty list, right? If it doesn't exist, that's going to be empty. And now once we are done, list of files dot for each, want to print them, right? That's it. That's done. Next method, def. Now for directory, what is the name? Print list of subdirectories. And that's going to be unique and val dir name is equal to same thing, users in temp, and then val dir is equal to new file dir name. Yeah, I could have created some common kind of identifiers and then reuse them, but it's okay because our purpose in this program is to navigate the directories, so we'll focus on that. Now where list of subdirectories, okay, that's a string like before. We're just going to create one empty, okay, and then now subdirectories. Now we're going to actually assign that directory, okay, which directory we are interested in, and we list files and then filter. This time we are going to filter, we are going to check whether it is a directory, okay, because we're going to create a directory list. And then once we have that, we're going to actually map it. We're going to map it to get its name, because there could be a lot of things besides name. We are interested in the name, okay, to list. Or the subdirectory can have children, other files, bunch of things, right? So we are only interested in the names. Now list of subdirectories. We want to print them, right? That's it. It's using infix notation. We're going to print them. We print it here as well. Yeah, so we pretty much wrote the program. Now we're going to go out, supply it to the interpreter, and we will fix. Okay, let me do one thing actually. I'm going to clear this screen, and then now I'm going to supply. We'll fix the errors. I'm expecting some, and that is true. Not found. What is not found? Print list of sub directories, list of sub directories. Okay, that says not found. Users bin temp. That's line number 5. Nav. Okay, now one thing in, let's go to Google and search for how to set line number in VI. Okay, that should be a fairly simple command. It says set number. We're going to try that. Escape set number. There we go. It is that fast. Okay, so it's complaint on line number 5, and in line number 5 print list of subject. Do we have in line number 21 print list of sub directories? Well, they look similar actually, you know. print list capital O. That is going to be capital S here. Okay, let's try again. Oh, sorry, that was the wrong command. Here we go. Now let's see. Well, program ran and it gave us the output. Alright, so what did we get? We get a bunch of, let me clear this and run it one more time. Alright, so we got all the files. Okay, and then we also got directories. I think we ran it together, so we don't know which one is directory returns file. So I'm going to just do one thing here. Oh, not that. Over here, I'm going to just create a separator, you know, one line over. That's it, so that I know which one is. Of course, I can just do one thing here. Minus AD, what does it do? That's minus L. You can see these things looks like directories. Okay, let's do that. Test one. Yeah, there is one of them. Yeah, that's one of it. All right, so we're running the program again. Okay. All right, that was a wrong command. Let me do one thing. Right, that probably typing is much faster. All right, there we go. Our separator is there. After the separator, we have directories, and before the separator, we have files. Okay, so we now know how to navigate directories. We're writing system programs, writing something complicated like, you know, let's say you're implementing something like GitHub, and you have to go to the, you know, system and then navigate a file directories. You have to move around. It's very important to navigate them correctly, right? So that one completes our lesson for how to navigate directories using the, you know, Scala programming. I will see you in the next session. In the next session, we're going to see how to use system commands, because once you know how to navigate around, we need to also know how to use system commands, the operating system commands, so that, you know, it's a much faster. You're basically using operating system power to actually do your programming work. You know, it's much more powerful to be closer to operating system. It's even more powerful to be closer to hardware, right? But there is a limit. More closer we go, we'll have to worry about much more details, and then sometimes it just slows down our thinking process and also doing, because we tend to think in natural language because that's how we were taught when we were a kid, and then later probably we learned how to deal with the machines, and certain things in the machines. If you have to deal with, let's say, machine language, it's going to be a lot of details, a lot of things to worry about, and that just slows down but that gives power. So it should be a balance between two. But a lot of time we do a lot of high-level programming language stuff. Anyway, we're interested in Scala programming in this course, right? So, okay, in the next session, we will learn system commands.